Welcome to another episode of The Daily Gem, where we bring you the most power-packed video blog for businesses anywhere on the web. From new inventions to the best innovations, we deliver you world-class content every day. The Daily Gem, helping your business shine. Now, here's your host, Josh Schreier.
Hi, this is Josh Schreier, and I wanted to welcome you to another episode of The Daily Gem. In today's episode, we're going to discuss the 3 ways, and again, only 3 ways to grow your business. Now, many people think in business there's a lot of ways, a lot of things to focus on, but really, there's only 3. They're very simple, but they can have dramatic impacts on your business right now. So now, what are they? Number 1, get more customers. You might tell me, Josh, isn't that obvious? Get more customers. Well, how many customers? This is where people stumble a lot. If I want to increase my customer base by 10%, which is very little, if I have 20 customers in my small upstart business, and I want to increase by 10% of 20 is 2. So 2 more customers is a 10% increase in customers. Now you might ask yourself, how hard could it be to get 2 more customers in the door? If you already have a business with customers, with income coming in, so you're not starting from scratch, 2 more customers is not that difficult. And depends how often you want to increase your business by 10%. 2 customers a month? 2 more customers a month, very easy to do. That means 2 customers a month times 12, you increase your business by 200%. Because you went from 2 a month times 12 is 24. You went from 20 to 44. You doubled your business. More than doubled your business in a year by 2 customers a month. And that's just the first element of this. You'll see as we go along, each one of these pillars, each one of these 3 elements gives you leverage to increase your business exponentially. So that was number 1, get more customers. Again, hopefully we're going to have videos specifically in the near future on each of these topics individually so we can go more into depth of how to actually implement this in your business. Because right now, these are more concepts and they are actual practical things. And normally in these episodes, I like to give you practical advice, but we want to give you the outline now, and then we'll go more in depth in future videos of how to do this more practically on a day-to-day basis. Number 2, get your current customers to buy more often. So if they buy from you once a year, so what is doubling that? Twice a year. So how hard could that be? If you're in a business that is a very high-ticket business, cars, real estate, where it's unlikely they're going to buy more than once a year, that's a different discussion for a different time. But most of us are not selling $30,000, $40,000, $1 million items or services. So to get your customers to come back one more time per year, so brainstorm. What are they coming for now? Why are they coming once a year? What can you do to get them to come back one more time? What incentives can you give them? What discounts, incentives, bonuses, whatever can you do to get them to come back more often? Because again, if they're coming once a year, twice a year is double. So we said in the customer aspect, 2 customers a year is 10%. 2 customers a month will be 10%, or how often you want to increase your numbers. And 1 more time per year or per month, depending on where your business is then also a full 100% increase in your business. So now we have a 10% increase in customers, 100% increase in frequency. That's already 110. Number 3, get your customers to spend more each time they spend with you. This is also extremely important. If you have products, you should always have higher level products. And it's important also. Studies have shown that if you show your customers the higher level products first and then go down and down and down, it's much more likely they're going to buy the higher level middle product than if you start from the bottom and show up. Now, many people make this mistake. They're saying, my customer doesn't have the money to spend on the high-end product, so they show them the bottom of the line and hope they can get up 1 or 2 levels up to get them to buy the lower middle. But if you'll start from the top and say, here's my top level product or service in the package we offer, and slowly go down, it sounds like a bargain. Your 75% level product, where before they thought it was expensive, your 30% level product or service. So it's important when you discuss with your customers when they come in or on prospecting, what you're offering, always offer the highest level first. Even though it sounds counterintuitive and you'll think people say no, if you have 2 or 3 levels below that, that'll allow them to say yes to the 70 or 75% price product, which still is a tremendous value for you. So again, number one, get more customers. Again, we'll have videos hopefully in the next week or two on how to do all these things in more depth. Get more customers, number one. Number two, get them to come more often. And we said, if they're coming once a year and they come twice a year, that's double. Spend more money. If they're spending $150 a time and they spend $200 a time, that's a 30% increase or 40% increase. I don't have my calculator in front of me. That's a gigantic increase right there. So if you have a 30% increase and a 100% increase and a 10% increase, you just increase your business by 150% by getting 2 customers a month more, 1 time more per year, and 1 level up in your product line or service line and packages to get your customers to spend more money every time they come. That's what we're talking about. Each of these pillars is one thing to focus on, and it grows your business exponentially. You went from 10% to 100% to 50%. You got 160% growth out of something that, again, if you would sit down and plan this out and say, how can I actually get 10% more customers and 1 time more per year and 1 level up my product line, you'll see that if you focus on each of those 3 areas, and again, we'll discuss, as I keep saying, in the future on exactly how to do that. But if you focus on those 3 areas, again, those are the only 3 areas to grow your business. There's no other way. All of the stuff, marketing and sales and referral-based marketing, are all ways of just increasing in those 3 areas. That's it. It's very simple. I like to keep things simple because we overcomplicate things when things get confusing, and that's when people start losing hope and losing focus. Focus on those 3 things. Write on a piece of paper, more customers, more often, more money per time, and then write out strategies. How can I get on each of those 3 pillars to increase in those areas? So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope it was valuable to you, at least as a way to get started in growing your business. Again, we'll get more depth in the future, how to do all these things. So I want to wish you all a wonderful day. Best of luck in all your endeavors, and we'll see you on our next episode. Bye for now.